you again. So one of the things that Scott Walker does is he kind of Robin Hood in reverse. He robs from the poor to give to the rich. But he robs from something else too. He also robs from our environment to give to the rich. And I'd love to hear what your thoughts are about environmental protection and how we can reverse the terrible damage that's been done in the last 7 years.
Great. So first off, I put science back into a science organization. Why don't we start there? Why don't we also start by having a kind of dialogue so that people actually understand what the DNR is all about. So we have a big culture in this state for hunting, right? Lots of hunters. And it's a culture, it's a fraternity, it's a tradition. It's also a huge source of revenue for the state of Wisconsin for tourism. If a bunch of people are out deer hunting with their buddies and they bring down a deer that has chronic wasting disease, that's not what we want in this state. That's not what hunters want. They have to realize that DNR and the protections that DNR offers keeps deer herds healthy, keeps lakes and streams and rivers healthy. Make sure that when somebody turns on their spigot, that they're not getting something out of it that they can't drink. That's what that process is about. You have to have people in DNR that understand our environment and how to protect it. But you also need balance. As a person who has promoted balance my entire career, you have to be able to protect the environment, and you also have to have an environment that allows us to grow businesses in our state. So if you think about it in real terms, my top line idea is to be looking at sustainability and world leadership and how you promote food, water, air, and energy. The kinds of things that you care about from an environment perspective can be industries for our state. This is absolutely doable. And you also don't approach it as a single solution. For me, it's always about the system. If you're trying to solve a problem solving is not about getting from A to B. Does it ever work that way in your life? Do you ever solve a problem? It's like, okay, we'll just go this way. It's understanding the whole system to make it better. We're not going to help people out of poverty simply by having jobs plans. We have to look at the system and realize that if somebody's offered a $1,000 raise but can't take it because they lose $2,500 of child care, something's wrong with the system. Let's make the system work so that the outcomes that we're trying to promote actually happen. Does that make sense?